So, some good news. As most of you probably already know, Carlee Russell has been found and she is alive. And this is what we know. I just wanted to share this article and share with you guys what it probably y'all already reading so many articles just like I am and looking at the news. But it says Carlee Russell, what we know after she vanished on I-459 in Hoover, returned home. A 25-year-old woman vanished off the side of Interstate 459 in Hoover Thursday night after telling 911 dispatchers and her family that she saw a child wandering alone. Earlier Saturday, Hoover police said that they are reviewing traffic footage from Traffic Cam Archive online companies that capture catalogs and archives and sells traffic camera footage. That footage proves that Carlee was there, and we know that when the officers responded after 911 call that she was not. Here's what we know from the events from the time that she vanished to her safe return. Russell works part-time at Woodhouse Day Spa at Summit and attends Jeff State, where she is studying to become a registered nurse. She has a bachelor's degree in psychology from AUM. Jefferson State said Friday it was extremely concerned. Jefferson State said Friday it was extremely concerned for Russell's safety. The day of her disappearance, Russell was in Harpersville, this is Alabama, where she left police officers there with an impression of a smart, courteous woman, the town's police said. We were honored to spend time with this smart, courteous, and honoring young woman yesterday, the department said on social media. Russell is a black female, 5 foot 4 inches tall, and weighs between 150 and 160 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black shirt, black pants, and white Nike shoes. She lives in Hoover with her parents and was not far from home when she vanished. Her mother said that it's heartbreaking and that her daughter disappeared just minutes from the family's home. She was so close, the mother said through tears. And this is what happened the night she disappeared, as most of us know. Thursday night, Russell stopped by, I think this is, she stopped by this place, I can't pronounce this name, to pick up food. That was about 9 p.m. The search began when Hoover 911 at 9:34 p.m. received a call from Russell, said Lieutenant Daniel Lowe. Russell told the dispatcher that she was near marker 11 when she saw a toddler walking along the side of I-59 between flyover to the Galleria and Highway 150. After calling 911, Russell stopped to check on the child and called a family member, Lowe said. The family member lost contact with her, but the line remained open. Now, everything that I was reading and hearing said that she screamed, that the family member heard her scream, and then nothing else. Officers located Russell's red Mercedes, still running but vacant, some of her belongings nearby, and they were unable to find her or a child in the area. Hoover police have not received any other calls of someone missing a small child. So there was nothing else, concerning the small child. Nobody else seen the small child, no other reports. At 9:36 p.m., her mother, Carlee Russell, said that her daughter was on the phone with her brother's girlfriend. Carlee pulled over after she saw the child Carlee pulled over after saying she saw a child that appeared to be 3 or 4 years old. She probably let her guard down, thinking 911 would be there in a second. And that's what her mother said. My son's girlfriend heard her asking the child, "Are you okay?" She never heard the child say anything, but then she heard her daughter scream. Talitha Russell said, "All you hear on the phone is background noise from the interstate." Her car door was open. Talitha said they found her phone on the ground along with her wig and her hat and her purse. Her purse was still in the car. Okay, on the ground. Sorry, y'all. They found her phone on the ground along with her wig and her hat. Her purse was still in the car. Her Apple Watch was in her purse and her AirPods as well. Tabitha Russell said that a tip was called in from a trucker. He saw a gray car and a tall brown-skinned man with khaki shorts on leaning over in the car. So this was the tip from the trucker. He saw a gray car with a tall brown-skinned man with khaki shorts on leaning over in the car. That's what the mother said. The police did find some tire tracks in the grass, she said. They said because it was not a muddy area, they were not able to determine what type of vehicle it could have been. So the search. Rewards totaling $25,000 were offered according to the police. An anonymous donor had put up $20,000 additional. Crime Stoppers offering $5,000. By Saturday, the reward had grown to $58,260.95. Crime Stoppers at the Metro Alabama said. Authorities are not commenting to anyone theories on Russell's disappearance. Police said at Friday's afternoon press conference, we are currently investigating every possibility. We're certainly leaving nothing off the table. Everything we have in Hoover Police Department, in addition to our partners, is involved in this investigation right now. And I'm going to skip through some of this article, see if it says anything else. Okay, so as I said before, she's been found and returned home. And this is some of the things that people on TikTok are saying about it.
Carlee Russell has been found, and I'm happy as hell to hear that, because how many times do we hear stories like this? They don't always end well, and it was looking real grim. But apparently she's been found, and that's all that matters. And regardless of whatever happened, we still don't know all the specifics yet, but whatever happened, I feel like this situation brought a lot of conversations that needed to be had. And we should still continue these conversations, because to be all the way real, it shouldn't take for something bad to happen for us to be having these type of conversations. They say she's alive and she's been taken to a hospital, so eventually we'll end up hearing what happened. Y'all know on my page, I stick to topics about health, biohacking, but for some reason, this story just resonated with me, you know what I'm saying? And it touched me in a real way. Pause for all y'all that's playing that game. But yeah, man, it resonated with me, and I had to, speak about it. Let's continue these conversations about keeping our kids, keeping our women, about keeping us safe. She's been found, but there's a lot of other people who are still missing and haven't returned home. I can't say this enough. Keep building, keep having these conversations, because you never know what people got planned out here, man. Stay woke. Love.
Okay, y'all, there has been an update on Carlee Russell. She has been found. She is at UAB Hospital. She showed up at her parents' house. They called the police, and now she is getting the services that she needs. Now, we're not going to speculate of what we believe happened. We should just be glad that she was found alive.
So I know a lot of people are going to start doing videos. I've already seen one person that's, questioning the whole thing, and saying that it didn't sound right to them and all that. And it's going to be a whole lot of that. I'm just happy the young lady is found. I'm happy that her family is no longer, wondering where she is and very worried. I can't even imagine. I can't even wrap my mind around looking for your child. So I'm very glad she's found, and I have no opinions. I'm glad she's found. That's my only opinion. So again, Carlee Russell has been found. A 25-year-old woman in Alabama who was reported missing on Thursday night after telling 911 dispatchers that she saw a toddler walking along the side of the interstate and would pull over to help, was found late Saturday, according to police. The woman, Carlee Russell, showed up at her family's front door on Saturday night, knocked, and was greeted by her stunned relatives and Nicolius Durzas, the police chief in Hoover, a suburb of Birmingham. She said that he said he was not sure how Miss Russell got there, but nobody was with her when she arrived. She was taken to the hospital for evaluation. Her return ended a sprawling statewide search that had captured national attention and caused widespread speculation about what might have happened to her before her disappearance. The circumstances of her sudden vanishing remained unclear early Sunday morning. The case began, and I'm not going to go back through that because I just read that earlier, how the case began. But I'm just relieved that she's found, and I guess more is to come, maybe. This is Miss Cruiser.